Let's have a look at top 10 TikTokers that are now in prison. Starting off at number 10, we have Cameron Herron. This young TikToker amassed over 2 million followers on the social media platform, but made a terrible judgment call that earned him a very lengthy prison sentence. Back in 2018, Herron was participating in an illegal street race in Tampa, Florida, with his brand new Ford Mustang that he had just received as a high school graduation gift. He was traveling at speeds of over 100 miles per hour when he lost control of his vehicle and struck a mother and her young daughter, who both sadly lost their lives in the tragic incident. Herron was arrested immediately following the incident, and 3 years later, he was handed a 24-year prison sentence for his deadly crash that took 2 lives. The TikToker's eyes looked like they were going to fall out of his head when he heard his sentencing, and some people actually had the audacity to start a petition online to have Aaron free from prison because apparently he was too cute for jail. Well, needless to say, the state of Florida wasn't buying it, and his sentence will not be reduced anytime soon. 9. Lena Luthiwadi. This lifestyle TikToker who goes by Lena Mukherjee on social media was documenting her travels through Bali, Indonesia, when she made a cultural mistake that had serious consequences. The TikToker filmed herself eating pork skin, but unfortunately, she made a terrible judgment call when she said "in the name of God" in Arabic before eating her meal. This action was greatly frowned upon in Indonesia because eating pork is forbidden in Islam, which is the country's dominant religion. While Mukherjee identifies as Muslim herself, she stated that she just wanted to try pork out of curiosity. However, the country took great offense to her video and handed her a 2-year prison sentence for her spreading misinformation aimed at inciting hatred against religious individuals and specific groups. 8. Vignesh Krishna. Krishna, TikTok star, became the target of law enforcement after allegations of illegal actions with a minor. Vignesh allegedly met with a young girl on social media and then forced himself upon her after luring her. The girl became pregnant and Vignesh attempted to flee his home country as a result. Instead, he would be caught by the police in a very unexpected way. Police wanted to bring Vignesh to justice, but they needed to keep him from getting tipped off to their plans. As a result, they devised a clever attack to lure him into their custody. Vignesh's father claimed that his passport was ready for use, which meant Vignesh would be able to fly out of the country. When Vignesh's father went to tell his son, however, the police followed him in secret by doing this. They apprehended Vignesh and brought him into police custody. Number 7. Austin Jones. Austin Jones was once a popular musician and YouTuber known for his a cappella covers of songs by various alternative bands. After some time, Jones' career became marred by some questionable actions. In May 2015, he was accused of contacting several underage female fans online and persuading them to dance on video for him. He also provided instructions on how to twerk the move. He specifically wanted to see a petition started by a 15-year-old girl to prevent his participation in the upcoming Vans Warped tour. Although the petition did not gather enough signatures, Jones withdrew from the tour and admitted to the allegations in a video titled "Setting the Record Straight." He apologized for his actions but denied that any of the videos or webcam conversations involved nudity. They're just not true. Nothing ever went further than twerking videos. On June 9, 2017, a search warrant was signed for Jones' residence in Bloomingdale, Illinois. 3 days later, Homeland Security investigations executed the search warrant. Jones was arrested at O'Hare International Airport by U.S. Immigration and Customs Homeland Security investigations on charges of producing child pornography. On May 3, 2019, he was sentenced to 10 years in federal prison for spread child pornography on his social media. 6. Kylie Strickland. Kylie Elizabeth Strickland, 30, is currently in jail and waiting to be extradited to the Pike County Jail. This arrest is the result of a warrant put out by Pike County investigators for computer or electronic pornography and child exploitation. The district attorney's office found the charges to be fitting for Strickland's prosecution. Strickland is a popular influencer on TikTok and has over 260,000 followers on the platform. 5. Hanan Hosam and Mada Alad. Egypt jailed 2 influencers for violating family values. Hanan Hosam and Mada Aladham are 2 influencers from Egypt who gained a significant following on TikTok. In April 2020, Hosam was taken into custody after she posted a video inviting her female followers to join another video sharing platform, Likey, where they could earn money by live streaming videos. Alad faced similar charges the following month after she posted videos that prosecutors deemed indecent. featuring her leaps in singing to popular songs and dancing in trendy outfits. It's important to note that this is exactly how risky these videos became. In July 2020, both influencers were convicted by Cairo's economic court for violating family values and principles, resulting in a 2-year prison sentence and a fine of 300,000 Egyptian pounds each. However, an appeals court acquitted Hosam and overturned Al-Adam's prison sentence. In January 2021, the situation took a turn for the worse when prosecutors introduced a more serious charge of human trafficking against the women they were accused of using girls in acts contrary to the principles and values of Egyptian society with the aim of gaining material benefits. In June 2021, the Cairo Criminal Court found them guilty of the offense. Hosam was sentenced in absentia to 10 years in jail, while Al-Adam received a 6-year sentence. Before going further, hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell to get updates of upcoming videos. 4. Ali Abulaban. Ali Nasser Abulaban, 29, is charged in the shooting deaths of 28-year-old Anna Abulaban and 29-year-old Rayburn Cardenas Barron at the Spire San Diego luxury apartment complex. Police were called around 3:10 p.m. October 21 and found both victims dead on a couch in the living room of the Abulaban's 35th floor unit, according to preliminary hearing testimony. With his 5-year-old daughter in the car, Abulaban was stopped by police later that day near the interchange of the 805 and 15 freeways and arrested. Abulaban, who went by the handle Jing Kid on various social media platforms, is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, allegations of using a handgun in the slayings, and a special circumstance allegation of committing multiple murders, meaning he could face the death penalty if convicted and prosecutors choose to pursue capital punishment. He remains in custody without bail. Prosecutors allege Abulaban believed his wife was cheating on him with Barron. The Deputy District Attorney Taryn Brasts said Anna Abulaban had moved on from their marriage long before the shooting. 3. Chosen Terrell Hanna. Chosen Terrell Hanna is the social media star's real name. His TikTok account became famous for videos of his dancing and lip-syncing. He has 149.8 followers on the platform and 1.6 million likes. He wore what appeared to be the exact same white Nike shoes with red accents that were later tied to the alleged crime scenes in several of his dancing videos. Terrell Hanna was arrested for allegedly robbing 4 different Detroit area stores at gunpoint over 3 months. The FBI was already investigating the case when they received an anonymous tip to check out Terrell Hanna's social media, including a Snapchat account, which led them to his TikTok account. From there, they studied his videos and determined that they had enough evidence for a warrant on his location data. His phone's location data showed that Terrell Hanna was in the same area as each of the robberies when they took place. Finally, the FBI raided his home, where they found his shoes, the backpack, and a weapon that matched the description and bullet from one of the crime scenes. 2. Richard Ricky. Ciento, or Richard Ricky Lamar Hawk, was charged with reckless driving, speeding, failure to maintain lane, and improper stopping, news outlets reported. A DeKalb police report said Hawk was pulled over around 3 a.m. after an officer witnessed Hawk's white BMW move around slower cars. The report said Hawk initially argued with the officer about how fast he was going and insisted that he'd done nothing wrong. Later, Hawk told the officer he was speeding because he normally gets followed when leaving events. The report said, "The Watch Me, Whip/Nay Nay." Rapper said he was at a club promoting his new song and that he could go 143 miles per hour because he's not a regular person, the report said. It was unclear whether Hawk had an attorney who would comment on his behalf. The arrest comes a month after Hawk was charged with assault with a deadly weapon. Hawk was accused of walking into an unlocked stranger's home in the Valley Village area of Los Angeles and swinging an axe at the 2 people inside before one of them disarmed him. 1. Miller Claire. Lancaster, Pennsylvania was raised by her parents Mark and Marie Miller while Claire was a healthy child. Her older sister Helen had cerebral palsy and was wheelchair-bound, requiring constant care. February 22, 2021 tragedy struck for reasons that have not yet been fully explained. Clary would take her own sister's life that night. Helen was asleep when Clary fatally stabbed her with a kitchen knife. Clary then called the police, who arrived. As her parents were waking up, Tom Rodzinski, Manheim Township Police Chief, expressed his shock and sadness over the incident. Clary was arrested and charged with criminal homicide, as Pennsylvania does not consider murder. She was tried as an adult in 2022. Clary pled guilty, but mentally ill, to a charge of third-degree murder and is expected to serve a prison sentence of 12 to 40 years. Well, that's all we have for today. If you like today's video, please thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one.